In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I personally block out my brows using the glue stick method. It's not always perfect, but it does get the job done, so I hope that you guys can learn a few things during this video, and let's get into it. I'm starting out with just a little bit of alcohol on a cotton pad and then just cleaning off the eyebrow area. Then the glue stick I'm using is an Elmer's washable glue stick. Mine is the purple disappearing kind, but you totally could use white or blue or whatever. Just make sure that it's washable and non-toxic. I'm applying that to the hairs in all different directions to make sure that everything is fully coated, and then I'm brushing them out using a clean spoolie brush. At the very inner part of my brow, I'm brushing them almost straight up, but not quite, because if you go all the way straight up, they're gonna bend weird and they won't totally flatten. And then as I move out, I'm going to change my angle slightly, but play around with it a little bit to see what works best for your brows so that they will lay nice and flat. I'm then taking a little bit of water just on my finger to help smooth out the glue as well as help blend it into my skin a bit better. And now I'm using an orangey eyeshadow to start blocking the color of my brows. So I'm applying this to the entire brow area while the glue is still a tiny bit wet, and if you have more fair color of eyebrows, you may not need to do this step. I'm then gently rolling over the brows just using the handle of my brush, and doing this while the glue is still a tiny bit tacky, I feel like helps the powder really get in there with the glue to help them get super flat. Now you could probably get away with just one layer of the glue if you've got thinner brow hairs or lighter brows, which mine are definitely not, so I'm gonna go in and repeat the glue and eyeshadow steps a couple more times. And now to really hide the color of my brows, I'm using one of NYX's color correcting concealers. This one is in the shade Yellow, and I'm just applying that to the entire brow area, and then I'm going to start blending that out until I have a nice seamless fade into my skin. And by this point, you should be looking real cute. And now for the disappearing act, I'm using the NYX Define and Refine Powder Foundation. This one's in the shade Light, and I'm just using this on a regular cosmetic sponge, and I'm stippling this onto the entire area. And then I felt like I needed a little bit more camouflage, so I'm applying some more of the yellow concealer, and I'm applying this in between the brows as well just to help blend that. And then on top of that, I'm using the same powder foundation but in the shade Light. And then lastly, I'm spraying a little bit of a matte finishing spray over top of everything. And now you deserve a snack and to finish watching The Nightmare Before Christmas. And that's it, guys. I hope that you learned a few things and that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. I will see you next time, which will be on Saturday.